different. Very different. Welcome back to HC. Thank you. Will Pog says, congrats on owning OTK. Why do I even try, dude? Why do I even try to clarify? I don't. Anyway. I give up. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Somebody's name in chat just reminded me that I need to check for an email. Skibbity skibbity. What was that drop? Something that Cohh is a part of now? Oh, you're talking about Dare Drop. I'm not a part of Dare Drop. I am an investor in Dare Drop. Yep. Yep. That is one of the companies I recently invested in. Mm-hmm. All right, where's 18? Over here. Still level 45? Yes. RCY. Ooh. Doot. Whoa. Whoa! Look at this chungus. Nice hammer, bruh. Is there a place to see Cohh's game dev portfolio stuff? Not right now. A lot of my investments aren't necessarily like big public things. Dare Drop is one of the first companies that's kind of announced me being an investor. I've invested in 8 or 9 different companies now. So, but I think they're the first kind of big one to call me out, as it were. You'll be hearing more about it as time goes on. This is a very dangerous area. I don't like this. I feel very unsafe here. Sounds busy? Yeah, it's one of my hats right now. I'm a A16Z Games Investor Scout. So last few months have been very busy. Lots of meetings. Lots of meetings. Oh my god, another one? Bro? Is Dare Drop a part of A16Z or whatever that? Yeah. It's part of that. Thanks, Raymond. Is this my first? Is this your first tune still alive? The hell, dude! That thing just appeared next to me. Good God, man. Man, that's not fair. I'm not feeling that. Arthur Featherman. Jeez. I know, Cohh comes back here and immediately dies. Let's not do that, please. If that's okay. Lots of meetings means more passcodes, so I don't mind. I'm glad. I love that you say that, Lapeter. Thank you. You just lift the stress right off my heart. I appreciate you.
I am listening.
So do you see yourself doing the scouting for a little while, or do you think you'll do it for many years to come? I mean, I love doing it.
Interesting.
And I'm learning so much.
It's
like being in a college
you
class.
Found it at the bottom of the water, along with his boat. Well,
there's so much interesting things to do
not
and
be enough to
interesting people to meet.
Rashal's disappearance.
I have met people through this A16Z
however,
thing that I never
to us to try and learn more.
That I would have.
Have you ever heard of psychometry?
A lot of doors open.
The Stronghold's resident druid, Quintus Jonespire, has some unusual skills. One of them involves psychometry, the ability to reveal an item's history by touch. Don't ask me how he does it. I chalk it up to magic I do not and choose not to understand.
More meetings means less current Cohh. I'm not complaining.
One, I've seen it work, and two, the bum.
See what you did there.
Take the knife up to Quint in his little treehouse here, and tell him for me that his Kalimdor Hold'em debt will be paid if he works his mojo on that. Good luck. Thank you, adventurer. While psychometry isn't an exact art by any stretch of the imagination, I've used it in times past to give insight into situations that others have chalked up to lost causes. I think using it on the knife you've uncovered will give us a glimpse into what happened to Rashal. Farewell. It will only take a moment to do, but it isn't what I'd call a caster-friendly task. Bear with me on this. I'm a little wobbly still, sorry. Anyway, I received some useful visions. Rashal takes 2 large leather backpacks from his boat and goes inland. He returns to the boat, however. I see gnoll scalps. He ran into some gnolls. Woodpaw, I think they're called. He's very worried.
Cohh, yeah, please wrap it up.
About something. So much so
please
that
wrap it up.
Paying attention to water elementals forming behind him. The images stop there. I need to rest. Sorry, adventurer. Tell Gin what I've seen. He needs to know. Thanks for passing along Quint's visions to me, adventurer. I'll try to remember to be a little easier on him the next time we play cards.
Okay, let's get to the mainland.
Rashal can hold his own in a fight, and gnolls aren't anything that would get him worried. Nay, terrified. Still, maybe you and yours can act on this new information and make the breakthrough we desperately need. Our friends, the Woodpaw, might have gotten Rashal in the end, but something tells me that's not what occurred. Still, they're the best place to start looking. I wish I had clearer insight as to what to
Cookie,
do.
What's up, buddy? Hey, Emma Rose, how are you guys doing tonight?
Is search the Woodpaw camps.
Hello, hello.
Go. I do know that gnolls will keep items they scavenge and fight over them. Maybe they ran across the backpacks Quint mentioned. I hadn't risked a head-on fight in past searches, but with Quint's vision on this, I say rip into them.
Pop, 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 pop. Oh. Okay. You send an email to somebody that's that you're waiting on info for, and you get an out-of-office reply where they're like, yeah, I'll be out until the 2nd week of January. Oh. Okay. Well. Huh. Restless Tornado says, Cohh, are you worried about being stretched too thin with all you're doing? Nah. Not really. I mean, I already stream like 10 hours a day. So all the stuff that I'm doing is just, you know, take some time away from that. So basically, at the rate I'm going, I could add a little more than I am now and maybe stream like, you know, a normal person. So No, I'm not really worried about it. Yeah. Yep. Joe's getting ready for retirement. I don't think I'm ever going to retire from streaming. I've talked about this many times. I don't think I'm ever not going to stream. I think what it's going to be is I'll probably stream less, maybe, but you know, like maybe take weekends off and maybe a day a week or something. But I don't think I'm ever just going to stop streaming. Like I love it. It's really fun to do. A lot of people say that the stream helps them. It helps me too. So it's, you know, it's like, it's not something I think I'm ever going to stop doing. Yeah. I love it. The last time you said you were going to stream less, you added the cozy stream. Yeah, there definitely was a time when I didn't used to do cozy streams. Yep, that's true. That's very true. Yep. Yep. That was before the pandemic. It was actually during the pandemic. I started streaming in the cozy stream during the pandemic because of how many people early on were like, I remember the day before I started doing the cozy stream, I remember seeing people in chat talking about how much they wished that I was on so they'd have something to watch and hang out with. I think my first cozy stream was just hanging out next to the computer and people in chat. I was reading chat because we have a super active offline chat. And they were talking about how much they wished that I was live because one of them was talking about how they had a loved one who had COVID and they needed something to like get their head out of it. And I remember I like talked, at that point I ran out and I was like, hey, do you mind if I do a cozy stream? I think the first time I ever did it was I called it a cozy stream and the name just stuck. And Lena was like, you know, yeah, sure, go ahead, jump on. She was like putting Asher to bed or had something to do with the horses or something. And yeah, and then it all just kind of snowballed from there. Yep. Code, you know what started it all? All the cozy streams? Cozy freaking EverQuest. Was EverQuest the first cozy stream you did? Maybe. Could have been. It might have been. I don't remember, to be honest. I don't remember what game it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, there we go. Yep. Nice. Any news on the pony? No, no news on the pony. No. Not yet, thankfully. Cohh is still alive. Cohh lives, dude. Cohh freaking lives. Somehow. Somehow. Did the warlock die? .com. Yeah. Keithy, you can't pay respects when there's no respect. Yeah. Yeah. ADD, I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean? Sounds fun, though. Where's my mount? I don't trust my mount. I just used my mount and ran so fast that I, like, ran into a mob that spawned on top of me. I'm now horrendously scared of using my mount. I was hoping for a big new Valheim update would come around Christmas. Survival crafting Cohh equals best Cohh. Well, thank you, Ithers. I'm glad you feel that way. I've been playing a game called Once Human that is kind of survival crafty. I'm having a great time with that, dude. That game is baller pants. Actual baller pants. Hey, Gamer Anime, what's up, buddy? Nice moves, dude. I see those dance moves in chat. See them. If there says your base builds are legendary. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, we can't really do that in one season. You can have like a little house. Nothing too big. Has V Rising hit 1.0 yet? I don't think so. I think it's had some major updates, but I don't think it's hit 1.0 yet. Do you know if there will be more Tribes beta? For Tribes beta stuff, make sure you join their Discord. They're very active on their Discord. Dome Dag says, hey, Cohh, I got a question about your Mad Mushroom move. Were you ever worried that certain people who are also related to that brand may also scare away good, serious game developers along the way? Okay, so let me be super clear about this. There are streamers in OTK, some of them who are owners of Mad Mushroom, that publicly decide to dive into dramatic situations or cause a lot of drama and stuff like that. Will some of that eventually affect or possibly affect Mad Mushroom? Absolutely, 100%. As I think everyone involved, including the public, knows and understands. Will that affect me in any way? Absolutely not. Does it affect me wanting to work with Mad Mushroom? Not at all. And the reason is because I, especially over the last half year, have kind of developed a pretty rock solid thesis on wanting to get great games, more great games to gamers. And the opportunity to do that as part of a publishing company lines up perfectly with what I want to be doing. So do I think that there are times when there are game devs that want to be part of a publishing team whose public members are more professional and less dramatic? I absolutely think there will be those. Do I think that I'm going to influence that either way? No. Will it affect me at all? No. But I can also tell you that there's going to be a lot of fantastic devs and fantastic games that are super into exactly what Mad Mushroom is offering, and being in a position to help those companies and choose them to get the resources they need to make the best version of their game is awesome. So that's how I feel about that. But no, I don't think in any way would it, if you're talking about if it will reflect poorly on me, I don't think about that in any way. What I do in game dev is a portfolio. I do lots of different things. So Mad Mushroom is one of the many things I'm doing these days in game dev. And I actually have some other things that aren't announced that I'm doing in game dev that will be announced in the future. So, you know, there's yeah, it's all part of a general thesis, trying to get you guys as many awesome games as possible. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hope that answers your question. That being said, I can't wait to bring you our next offering the day before 2. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. It's called the Dayer Before. See what I did there? But yeah. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and let it leak. I'm gonna leak this. I have seen Asmongold behind the scenes, like in game dev mode, and dude actually knows what he's talking about. Like he definitely had he slides into a mode when he's talking about like 2 game devs, and it's almost like he knows exactly what he's talking about. It's almost like he's been playing games for a really long time and has some good insights on them. It's weird. Very weird. Yeah. I don't know. It's strange. Don't tell anyone I said that. I don't want to blow his cover, you know? But yeah, Mad Mushroom is was very cool to bring me on, and I'm thrilled to really get started. You know, it's only we only announced a little bit ago, so we're all still getting our bearings and everything. But yeah, I can't wait to really, you know, dive in and help Ark in. Have I ever mentioned how the conversations between me and Mad Mushroom started? Nope. Great question. Why'd the Warlock have to die? I know, it's terrible. I looked up Mad Mushroom. They're a pizza place in Indiana. Yes, don't blow our cover. Please, thank you. Denizen, nice. Oh, another thing I'll throw out there, because I saw someone mention this and just thought I'd let people know. So Mad Mushroom, yes, the streamers own it, and yes, they're part of it, but it has a very verbose team of very qualified people that are also like running it from the perspective of like, this is what they do, this is their job, running it in the back end, and that was like, yeah, very, very cool. There's a lot of very talented people working in the background at Mad Mushroom that don't necessarily stream. It is a very well-structured, well-run organization. Yep. Zeozos, thank you for the Prime sub, buddy.
Drink some water before you crumble.
Chabtai says verbose, they talk a lot. I should say, well, fleshed out, well-endowed, girthy. Yeah, that's probably good. I think those are better. Robust. Well, I guess you could say robust. I like mine better, but you know, whatever. Okay, we got to use an item on this corpse. I saw that too. Kill vile screechers and then use the bramble on their corpse to summon a spirit. Alright, thanks, Conaman. Appreciate it, buddy. When Ashland drops, are you planning on playing Valheim? And if so, would it be a fresh run or continue where you left off? And will it be modless? I don't know if I'm going to do like a whole new run with Ashlands. It depends on how big Ashlands is and if any other changes are done. But I will definitely do a run of Valheim again, but I don't know if we'll do a big full run for Ashlands. When I do my big runs, I very rarely mod them, unless it's like QL mods and stuff like that. But even then, it's very rare. And what was your last question? Oh, and yeah, and I would always start fresh. I would always start fresh. Will I ever raid in WoW? If I get to 60 and the times line up, absolutely. Yeah. It'd be fun. My pet is not happy. Uh-oh. Where's his mage? Oh, I'm so sad your hunter died. Way of the road, my dude. The way of the road. Yeah. Sucks. Wow, it's kind of dark. Just murdered that animal, and then its spirit just like stared at its corpse. Not bad, dude. Alamara says, no Warhammer 40k today. I played for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours this afternoon. Warhammer. Yep. Yep, we actually did some awesome space battles today. Like, oh my god. I can't believe we beat them. They were kind of nuts. A lot of fun. Cohh's being a variety streamer today. I am. Yep. We had a looter shooter survival game to start with, then a Warhammer 40k CRPG, and then an MMO in the evening. Yep. Trying to keep it interesting for you guys. Doing what I can. Hey, MNP, how you doing, bud? Have a good night, Balna. See you, bud. You got lots of time, Cohh? No new game releases before January 11th? What's January 11th? My next big game release is Yakuza. But I thought that was like the 28th. Let's see here. One sec, chat. Yeah, we might be trying Blood West tomorrow. I kind of want to try Blood West, see how it is. Hey, Lamica. Thanks for getting some off the store, bud. Appreciate that greatly. Any plans to try Ready or Not 1.0? And thank you, Amfel, for the sub. I played Ready or Not with Zeke and JP. Actually did a little sponsored look at it not long ago. Game is intense, man. Game is intense. Yeah, I gotta get that Screecher corpse, don't I? One thing I absolutely hated about Ready or Not is doors. The amount of times that, like, an enemy would shoot me through a door and I wouldn't even be able to see it properly. I don't know. I don't know, man. That was, kind of frustrating. What is a grottic? Down here. Did I actually watch the raid? Yes, I watched the all of the final fight of the raid. Yep. Still hope for Against the Storm. You know, Against the Storm is a cool game, but I don't really see it as, like, a lot of people are like, man, Cohh should love Against the Storm because it's like a creative builder. It's not really a creative. I mean, there is creative building, but I feel like Against the Storm is more of a puzzle game than like a creative builder game. Like the maps are so kind of contained and they have such specific objectives that it's not really like, it doesn't really have that same feel to me of what I look for in games like that. So yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, and I enjoyed the time in it that I played it, but it's just, you know, not really looking for that kind of game right now. Yeah. But I consider that one of, like, my back pocket games, where it's like, I may check it out at some point. You know, it's awesome that it's there. If I ever need a game, I can definitely check it out. Yep. I'd probably really like it. Aerodoes says, is the raid what inspired you to come back? Well, I was kind of hoping that the raid was an indication that, like, the server and the guild was picking back up. Unfortunately, that doesn't really seem like the case. There's been, like, maybe 10 things said in guild chat for the last hour. So, not quite as active as I was hoping, but yeah. Has Cohh reached out to Henry Cavill to act in Warhammer 40K? No, I'll get right on that. I was actually going to do that tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.